A long, long, long time ago, the world was not the same. Before you, before me, before chicken or cow, before even Steve, the land wasn't ruled by beings known to now. It was ruled by a fairy. Not your storybook fairy, but the warrior creature who massacred and destroyed everything in its way. Until one day, the world they knew would change forever. What is this story? The story of a Pie Land Thanksgiving. The story starts like this. There was once a beautiful young girl. She was like any other girl you might see, but she was in quite a predicament. A predicament with the fairies, and we all know where that's going to go.
Looky here, we have wild animal in our territory.
Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Help! Help! Ay! Run! Get out of here! Take that! And that! Wait! Stop! We can't fight! This is no way to settle a dispute.
What do you mean we can't fight?
Yeah. Why have one win when we can both win?
I guess that does actually make sense.
Yeah! Why don't we end this battle? A world where fairy and human can unite.
Yeah, let's do it. We hope this new friendship will bond the two worlds stronger than ever before. I would now like to introduce the humans who made this all possible.
Tonight marks the night that the peace treaty is signed, and a new era is created!
And so the cheers continued, and peace was finally accomplished. Something that was thought impossible for thousands of years. Some days later.
So, you really did something special today. Really? It was just my instinct. I don't know what God Chicken is thinking, but maybe he wants peace for once in his story. God Chicken? He's the god of the land. He created you, me, and everything else you see around us. He writes the story of this world. Whoa! Yeah, and us. He calls us humans. He sent us to cause change. I just never really thought it would be this kind of change, though. A good change. A good one. What's your name, kid? I'm Pie. My name is Bob. Bob Joe to be exact.
And as time passed, Pie and Bob Joe became closer friends. They created the first house in what would later be known as Pie Land.
I'm glad you stopped the war. I am too. I mean, so many would have died. I have a great idea. Why don't we celebrate in honor of this change in tempo? And we could invite the fairies and have a feast with pie. Yum! How about a day of being thankful? Yeah, that would be so cool. How about we make it a surprise for the fairies? Let's do it.
And so the two began to prepare. For days, in fact, they wanted to make it the perfect day. Pie and Bob Joe prepared for days, collecting various plants and meat for the feast. They wanted everything to be flawless.
Perfect! Tonight will be the best night ever. Are you ready? Let's do it!
The humans are here!
Hello, fairies! We come to announce a super spectacular surprise. On November 13th, we invite you to a feast.
So, I think from the community responses, It's a yes.
And so the crowd kept cheering, and the smiles didn't fade away until everyone was too tired to continue.
We gather here today to celebrate not only the end of war, but to commemorate the meeting of what would become an eternal friendship. Now we will each share what we are thankful for. For all the new friends I've made.
I'm thankful for ending the war and saving the lives of many which would have been lost if the war continued. I'm thankful for all the fun we're gonna have and all the food at this feast.
Now, after sharing our individual gratitude, we would like to ultimately thank God Chicken for putting us onto this world and allowing us each to cross paths in his storybook.
And so, on November the 13th, every year, Bob, Joe, Pie, and the Fairies continued to have a feast to celebrate their gratitude towards life and the new friendships created. And the tradition continued on throughout time in Pieland. This is the story of a Pieland Thanksgiving.
Finally, I can finish writing my story. It only took thousands of years before they learned that friends are found in all shapes and sizes. Well, and from this point forward, peace was made, and the world I created was finally perfect. The end.